Yes, sir. We back on the scene with another one. It's Crucial Critics in the building. It's your boy Rome.
Your boy Tim, man.
Hey man, it's that guy Rob. It's that guy Rob, baby. We back, man. We back. Hey, we took a little hiatus, man. I don't know. That's what we're gonna call it. We took a little couple day hiatus, man. But we back with some fire, man. Some flavor. Y'all better feel us, man. The three guys.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We back with this reaction, man. Had some time to let it soak in and settle in, man. So we're gonna give our honest take on the Boots Ennis versus Villa fight. And how do you guys feel about the fight and all, and about Boots' performance, man? Let's all dig on in on this one at once, bro. Let's go. Um what do you think about it, Tim?
Alrighty. Yeah, man. I believe Boost in his man, he looked impressive. He definitely looked impressive. He did what he was supposed to do. He came in he beat on Villa pretty much the whole fight. He took some shots, but he they didn't it seemed like they didn't phase him. He got him out of there in the 10th round. I think the only knock I have on Boots, and I know it's pretty hard to have a knock on him with that type of performance, is that, man, we all know the guy was tailor made for him. The guy was tailor made for Boots. The previous fight, the guy did a little bit more boxing. Boots had to move around and looked like he had a little kink in his armor. And this fight right here seems like, Boots didn't have no kink. But, man, if you look a little bit deeper into the fight, man, it seems like, he took some shots that he probably wasn't supposed to. I think sometimes Boots can get a little bit over aggressive. But other than that, man, I mean, the guy's a hell of a fighter, man. The guy's a hell of a fighter.
Rob, how you feel about the opponent and the performance, man? What's your take?
Man, I piggyback off everything Tim said. I mean, he couldn't have said it better as far as, because I'm coming exactly how he coming. So I just think, it's a hell of a performance, though. You can't take that from Boots at all. It was a hell of a performance, but the opponent was tailor made for his style. Villa was slow. Um, he was he was there to make Boots look impressive, and he did his job. He made Boots look super impressive. Which, like I said, we're not taking up from Boots because Boots, we know what Boots is, but Villa was tailor made for him to make him look good. Man, he made him look excellent. So he did his job by making him look good. He made him look, unbeatable, kinda, because he showed that he could take a punch and he can make you miss. He can stand in front of you and beat on you. But like I said, it's Villa, the guy he don't have defense, that much defense at all, and he's slow as hell. So I think he was just the right opponent for him. And he showed it. He showed that it was levels to it, and dude wasn't even on his level at all, man. But what you got, brother?
I mean, I basically agree with everything y'all said. I mean, I'm looking from a standpoint where it's more so like, we knew what the Villa guy was, that he was a come forward, rugged fighter. You know what I'm saying? Guy who gonna pressure you into mistakes and try to get you to exchange with him. So we knew that was coming. We just didn't know if, and we know who Boots is at this point, but we didn't know to what level, what I'm saying, Boots would be able to unleash on somebody who was also a puncher. So him being able to take punches and intelligently adjust to it, like he'll get hit with a right hand, then he'll put his start putting his guard back up a little tighter, catching shots and trading and stuff like that, or catching shooting. Man, it was impressive, man. And I feel like it's a lot of it was like what you said, like what you guys are saying. He pretty much was tailor made for Boots, but that was more. I feel like that was more so Boots adjusting, like in that fourth round. First 3 rounds, he kind of filled him out. Around the fourth round, Boots pretty much stepped to him and started pushing him back. So I feel like, man, Boots just turned it up. He ramped it all the way up, man. And yeah, Villa just Villa. Don't get me wrong. Like Villa kept coming forward, kept pressing, because that's pretty much what he has to do. But the way Boost was able to mix up the athleticism and the skills and technique, man, it was crazy to watch, man. But it was definitely a giant, a humongous skill gap that we all could see. And I mean, Boost did what he's supposed to and took full advantage of him and got him up out of there, man. So got to give credit to him, man. But as far as what's next, man? What would y'all like to see Boots do next after this performance?
Man, I think, man, Ron, I think we kind of talked about it a few minutes ago. I think we kind of talked about it a few minutes ago, man. I think we threw out a name. We wasn't on here. We was just talking off the camera, but we was talking about Speedy Rashidi Ellis, man. I think, man, if anything from what I've seen about Boots, man, it seems like I think boxers might give him more of a problem.
Yeah, I agree.
You know, I think the guys that's gonna come forward and man, the guy Boots is athletic, but he's a
See,
you
Tim,
know.
look, you
Go
already
ahead.
you already didn't you. Now I'm helping what you're saying, bro, to where because to me this conversation is kind of over with, man. But you already pretty much writing the paint on the wall, how they said, because like you said, boxers giving problems, bro. Usually fighters who come forward and aggressive, they don't have skills to box like that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Unless they trying to prove something. But you know, most boxers, they don't come forward and just rugged like they don't try to be like that. You know, they try to stick to the sweet science. You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
that pretty much you
Yeah.
answered everything. If somebody even had a question of why we pick what we picked, you answered it for him about how the guy was rugged and he was coming forward, and you said boxers giving problems. So
Yeah.
boxers were
I
giving
would,
problems.
I would definitely love to see that matchup between him and Speedy, because I feel like Speedy is going to challenge Boots to cut the ring off and move laterally. You know, so
I want to see Standing Honest too, man. I want to see
love
Standing
that.
Honest.
I love that. I would like to see Stanley Honest too, but Stanley Honest is going to stand there with him. You know,
That's what I was going to say. The only thing, Standing Honest, see, I want to know how durable and how much he can make. You know, because I don't care how fast you is. Timing can beat speed. So I want to see if he
Yeah,
can make
yeah.
him miss and counter. You know, and I just want to see. You know, we want to see these dudes in great fights. That's all. You know, we don't
yeah.
want to see nobody lose. We just want to be like, all right, he earned it, man. He
Yeah.
really.
At the end of the day, bro, it ain't nothing against no fighter, man. We just not in the business of protecting fighters, man. Bro, they fight for a living, so
Yeah,
Yeah.
protecting makes no sense. They get paid by fighting, not by being protected. So,
true.
you know what I'm saying? Like
And
that's
and
the way
and
going to get their bigger paydays by fighting the fight that fans are asking for. So I feel like it's an injustice to ask for anything else. Me personally, you know?
yeah, and let's just be honest too, man. We all support fighters, man. We buy fights. You know, we gonna go and watch fights. If it's on Showtime, we gonna go watch them. You know, if y'all got merch, we'll try to get some merch. So we support fighters here, man. So in return, man, we just want to see the best fight the best. That's all we asking for.
For
Exactly, bro.
sure.
Like
For
I
sure.
feel like that in no circumstance that is too much to ask. Like my thing is like it's like I feel like a lot of stuff comes down to, and we're gonna get into this in another video. I don't want to be too long with it. We're gonna wrap this up, but I feel like a lot of people are too emotionally invested in their fighters to assess their mistakes. You know what I'm saying, or assess where they can be challenged at or improve it.
For
So
sure, for
the
sure.
mental challenge I'm gonna give everybody is this, man. The guys who still struggling with that, because people get emotional ties to these fighters. Envision that you're playing fight night. Let's say your favorite fighter is Roy Jones. You know Roy Jones overpowered. Let's say you create yourself in that game or create your play and you're getting ready to fight Roy Jones. What would you do to beat Roy Jones? You would have to exploit something on Roy or whatever in order to beat him. That's the type of mindset you have to have when you're assessing your fighters as to where you can exploit them or where they can improve it and stuff like that, instead of just fanning for them and rooting for them. Rooting for them isn't a problem. It's just fanning for them where you to the point you don't want to see them challenged. So I just feel like that is just
Man, I
that
like the way you put that, bro. That makes sense. I like the way you put that.
yeah, nobody wins in that. But man, we gonna wrap this up, man. Anything else you guys got on this?
Nah, man, I agree with everything you were saying, man.
Yeah, we
We
just
just
want to see
talking
him fight
about
better people, man. That's all. I mean,
Yeah.
I ain't saying he fought a bum. I just want to see
Nah, Villa
better
wasn't a
competition.
bum at all, man. It's just Boost is
yeah,
just on another level, and we see that now. Like we can respect that. But the
yeah.
thing, I personally don't feel like Speedy lost to Villa, so I would like to see him fight Speedy next. You know what I'm saying?
That's
For
why I
style,
wasn't hyped
style,
on the fight. in the pre when we first talked about this on camera, you know, I was like, man, Villa, he's too slow. You know, we talked about
Yeah,
it last week.
definitely.
It's just I felt he was too slow. He wasn't going to be a challenge for him, and you know, it showed. You
I
know,
didn't think it was gonna play that big of an issue. I'm not gonna lie, because I didn't think Boost would move that much, which he didn't. But the hand speed was so damn. It was so big. The gap was so crazy.
yes, it was,
It
man. The
was
hand speed was
bad, man.
crazy.
Yeah, it
Yes,
got bad.
sir.
It got
But
Hey,
bad.
yeah,
Ron,
man.
go ahead, Ron. Take us out. Go ahead, Ron. Take us
All
out.
right, man. Yeah, we gonna wrap this one up, man. This has been Crucial Critics, man. Your boy Ron.
Tim.
Hey, the guy Rob, man. The guy Rob, man. Don't forget us, baby. The three piece, man. Three guys, man. Clap three times. All of that good stuff.
Hey,
Three
man,
the
we been
hard way
hearing
though. He
y'all.
got